You know, when people think of Immortal technique, they automatically assume that it's going to be something incredibly aggressive and violent or something very political. But I think without just taking it at face value, the word martyr, you know, is interpreted in so many different ways. What exactly is going to die? What is going to be reborn in an individual? And for me, it was more the process of saying, okay, as a revolutionary, there are aspects of the ego that have to die. You know, you have to lose this sense of self, self, self all the time, which is very hard because hip-hop in itself as a genre is really kind of centered around oneself. Like, I'm the best person in the world, I'm the best rapper, I've got more money than you know, and kind of it's interesting to see the public's reaction to that. And they're singing along with the lyrics like they're the richest person, like they have money too, and then they go home to like a hovel. So I think it's interesting to note that in itself the martyr was more a reflection of, you know, the evolution of a human being. I got a song with Dead Prayers, produced by Green Lantern, called Angels and Demons. It's also got Bizarre Royale on there, and it's a very powerful, very violent song, but it talks about the reflection of what other parts of the world see and what would happen if there was really that type of violent reaction to repression here in this country. There are other songs like The Rich Man's World, which is also called The 1%, where I basically rhyme from the perspective of somebody who's richer than the richest rapper. Like, this is how I see the world, you know? Yacht in the ocean, coasting with the sails out. Hey America, thanks for the bailouts. I made off like the Banco Ambrosiano, got away scot-free like El Vaticano. Activists get mad at me because of my tax-free charity. 80% to the staff and company and 20% to the homeless and hungry. The country got to pay the Fed Reserve, kick back to the banksters. Haven't you heard? You protest cops and patrols on the street, but I bought City Hall, so I own the police. Email, Facebook, and you tweet, you know, everything is just like it's funny when you hear it. It's that humorous side of it because it's like that's how they see you, you know. Right. They say to themselves, new money buys brand new carrots. My old money bought your great-grandparents. Right. You got grills in your mouth, I ain't mad at you. I own every gold mine in South Africa. Thanks, baby, you made me $1 billion. Plus I own a building for each one of my children's children. It's just funny. Right. I like to inject humor into something because if everything's such a serious, the world is crumbling, revolution, blood in the street, then music kind of becomes one-dimensional. And even though I make music that's different than what you might find in the commercial mainstream, I don't want it to be one-dimensional.